Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Valentin Dish. The High Court on Thursday directed former RSS Chief of Goa, Subhash Velingkar, to appear before the Bicholi police station by 4 p.m. on Thursday. Velingkar volunteered to join the investigation, and police have stated that if he cooperates, an arrest might not be necessary. The next hearing has been fixed for Monday, the 14th of October. Advocate Amit Palekar, who appeared for the plaintiff, said that steps which have been taken by the police for non-compliance were not taken. Meanwhile, after not turning up at the Bicholi police station for 7 days for questioning, even after 3 summons, he was actually questioned only for 20 minutes.
The bail hearing on the Subhash Velingkar objectionable statements against St. Francis Xavier case was heard on Thursday at the High Court. The court directed Velingkar to appear before the Bicholi police by 4 p.m. The police did not press for his arrest if he joins the investigation in what appeared to be a DNA of compromise. Police had not moved the JMFC for his arrest after Velingkar failed to join the investigation.
So as anticipatory bail application reject झाली सुभाष वेलिंगकर ती आज हायकोर्टांत आयिल्ली. So हायकोर्टांत आज तांणी सबमिशन केलें की I will join investigation म्हणून as per notice. State has said that if he is joining investigation, then there is no question of arrest. Judge also asked the question की ताका पयली जी नोटीस सर्व केल्ली ती केन्ना सर्व केल्ली काय म्हणून, आनी ती नोटीस सर्व केल्या उपरांत स्टेटान आनी कितें स्टेप्स घेतले हे प्रश्न विचारिल्ले. बेल रिजेक्ट जाल्या उपरांत अंडर 35 जे सेक्शन आसा त्या अंडर ताका नोटीस जी इश्यू जाल्ली ताजे जर नॉन कम्प्लायन्स आसा जाल्यार देन दे हॅव टू मूव JMFC to seek permission for his arrest. That state has not done, that police have not done. आणि आज जेन्ना ताणें स्वताहून स्टेटमेंट केलो की I will join investigation, बिचोलीम पुलीस जे इनचार्ज ऑफिसर आशिल्ली इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग ऑफिसर ताणें सांगलें in that case we will not arrest him म्हणून. So that is why he has been asked to join investigation आज 5 सुमार बिचोले, आणि मॅटर फुडल्या विकान दवरल्या to consider it on merits. But I think with this there should not be much left in this application because he has said he is joining investigation, which should have been done much earlier. पण खंय तरी पुलिसांनी खंय तरी लॅप्सीस दिसल्या आमकां म्हणजे जे इन्वेस्टिगेशन रिजस्टन जालां. न्ही प्रश्न हो आसा की आमच्या डिमांड आशिल्लो की ही शूड बी इन्वेस्टिगेटेड एंड ऑफकोर्स अरेस्ट इज वन पार्ट ऑफ गेटिंग इन्वेस्टिगेशन डन. नॉन कम्प्लायन्स जेन्ना नोटीस काडटा तेन्ना जे स्टेप्स घेवपाचे आसता पुलिसान ते स्टेप्स हांगा खंय तरी पुलीस घेवपाक विसरल्या काय डेलिबरेट लॅप्सीस जाल्या दॅट इज जस्ट क्वेश्चन वीच नीड्स टू बी आन्सर्ड. कारण 35 जेन्ना BNSS जे आसा भारतीय न्याय संहिता ही भाई आमची नागरीक सुरक्षा संहिता आसा हाज्या अंडर 6 आसा क्लॉज. त्या 6 अंडर व्हेरी पर्टिक्युलरली म्हणटा की सपोज तो कॉम्प्लाय करना जे हांगा ताणें कॉम्प्लायन्स करूं नाशिल्लें then he should have then the officer has to make a application before the court to seek his arrest. जे application hanga setan koruna. So these are the grounds which goes against seeking arrest by the police. So आज जो ताणी स्वतःहून जेन्ना स्टेटमेंट करता तेन्ना it is the duty of the police officer to let him join the investigation, which is as per law has been done. So तातूंत नॉन म्हणजे लॅप्सीस जरी पुलिसाचे आसा, here the chances of asking for arrest for interveners also were very limited, and we have done our duty. I think arrest is for the state now to take charge and investigate the matter as to the reasons for such insightful statements, and whatever action as per law has to be taken against him. That is it.
Exactly at 4 p.m., Velingkar entered through the back gate by evading the media. He came alone in his car along with the driver and was later joined by his son Raju, who came in another car, and a Bicholi Hindu Sangathana member. After a week of evading the police and being untraceable, Velingkar spent only 20 minutes at the police station and left from the DYSP traffic side gate thereafter at 4:20 p.m.
Most advocates agree that once Subhash Velingkar failed to appear before the police, they should have moved the JMFC to arrest him. However, now that Velingkar has surrendered and given an undertaking to the court to cooperate with the police investigation, he need not be arrested. The next hearing in the bail application has been fixed for Monday.
See, from my understanding, the Honorable Goa High Court has given directions that in case Mr. Velingkar surrenders himself before 5 p.m. Today, then he should not be arrested. Basically, we have to understand that this all comes down from the judgment given by the Honorable Supreme Court in Arnesh versus Union of India, wherein any accused of any offences which attract less than 7 years imprisonment should not be arrested before they are given a notice by the police under section 41A of CRPC, which is now section 35 of BNSS. So the Bicholi police had given him a notice. I think they have given him notice 3 times to appear, and so far Mr. Velingkar has been absconding, not appearing before the police. But today in his anticipatory bail application in the court, his counsel apparently has submitted that Mr. Velingkar is going to surrender. If he does that, and as per you what you're saying is that he surrendered this evening but was not arrested, that is precisely according to the law. If he cooperates with the investigation, there is no grounds to arrest him. And furthermore, especially now that the Goa High Court has given directions, there was absolutely no need to arrest him. So this does not surprise me at all.
So basically, our intervention was the only intervention at the time of mentioning the matter, which was Mr. Chachila Alama, who had filed an intervener, which was registered. It was registered under CRMA 858 of 2024, and basically it was registered. Punamka, we could not argue today because they had already submitted that they are complying with it by today by 5 o'clock. So once they are saying that they will comply, now the court has directed the police to basically means the court has told instructed the police to follow 35(5), which states that basically if the person is complying with the notice, he did not be arrested. That is what the section is about. And if yet they feel that his arrest is required, then they have to get an order from the competent court, that is the Judicial Magistrates Court. So that is what the court has directed. Now the matter is kept on Tuesday for further arguments if there are any.
The High Court has directed the former RSS chief Subhash Velingkar to appear before the Bicholi police station on Thursday. Police stated that if he cooperates, an arrest might not be necessary. Thereafter, Velingkar appeared at the Bicholi police station. In this edition of Street Voices, Herald TV asked people on whether they are satisfied of the High Court's directions or should more have been done.
Whether High Court should have done something more to Subhash Velingkar other than just bringing him for questioning. Of course, that Jadna, his bail was rejected. Number one, there were already search notices pasted on his house. Ek nu don. And Subhash Velingkar is not such a person that he should not have been traceable in Goa. Goa एक सुई पासून मेवता मरे सुई. Goa is not like UP, no. तो मेवंक ना. आणि आता हायकोर्ट वयल्यान जर तर ताका क्वेश्चनिंगाक आपयता, it is like we are giving a royal treatment here. Where is the question of questioning? First he should have been arrested if not surrendered. Questioning is secondary now. He has already defended on the first part of the courts. So I don't think what High Court has done is enough. They should have done something more.
But we have to respect the law of the land. And आमच्या honorable High Courtan जे पळय आयज ताका डायरेक्शन दिल्ल्या कडेन हा टू सरेंडर फॉर क्वेश्चनिंग, इट इज बाय द लॉ. आमच्यांनी लॉच्या वयर कांय उलोवपाक जायना. जस्ट 2 days बॅक आमच्या सेशन कोर्टान बेल तेजी रिजेक्ट केली. पळय, दॅट इज पार्ट ऑफ द लॉ. हांव म्हणटा एवरी वन हू हॅज डन this type of things or any committed crime, they have to surrender themselves in front of the authorities. And why? हे पळय ताणें एवेट केल्लें त्या ऑथॉरिटीक हें करपाक क्वेश्चनिंगाक, तें आयज ताका कोर्टान डायरेक्ट करचें पडलें. आनी हितून दाखयता तो एक मनीस जे पळय तो हे गट्स घेवन गोंयकारांच्या मदें विस्फोट घालपाक केल्ली ती ते कडेन जावंक ना. आनी ह्या कोणें पळय ताका सपोर्ट केला ते फुलफील जावंक ना. पूण आमचो ज्युडिशरी द लॉ आहा हेजून लेगून ताका जितो आहा आनी लॉच्या प्रमाणे वयता. हांव हेचेर कांय म्हणना लॉचेर कांय म्हणना जें पळय आयज डायरेक्शन दिल्ल्या कडेन आहा आनी तेणें पळय कोर्टा कडेन आपणाचो मांडला तें फुलफील करून आनी हेच्या फुडें तेणें असल्यो आजनेरी ना कोच्च्यो म्हणून हांव आशेतां.
The government of Goa, the present government, has deliberately delayed his arrest. According to Supreme Court ruling, any hate speech, suo motu, the police has to file a case on its own and arrest the person immediately. Subsequently, he could seek bail. But the government of Goa has deliberately told the police not to find him and say that he's not available, and made complainants file various complaints at various police stations and allowed him to approach two courts for anticipatory bail. First the district court, additional district court, and then the high court. Naturally, when the high court is seized of the matter, high court has, in other words, asked him to report, because that was the only defense of the public prosecutor. Public prosecutor said on his anticipatory bail application that all he is required is to approach the police station and come for investigation, which is conducted by the police. So what is placed in the court of law, in the high court, is that public prosecutor also was very lenient towards his behavior.
The Congress committee on Thursday criticized the BJP government over the collapsed law and order in the state. In response to the comments made by the BJP, the committee expressed frustration, stating that the spokesperson and Union Minister Shripad Naik are not fit to become politicians.
Congress committee on Thursday criticized the BJP government over the collapsed law and order in the state. Tulio D'Souza stated that people come to commit crime and also see Goa as a place to hide, due to which police from other states come Goa to nab criminals. Not only that, but the communal harmony is disrupted, deliberately done by Subhash Velingkar, and the government is sitting quiet and not taking any action, said Tulio.
कितलेच घोटाळ्याचेर सरकाराचो कांयच ताजेर उलोवपूच ना. आनी जावं ते ज्वारी लँडस्केप, हिल कटिंग चल्ला, मायनिंग कित्याक स्टार्ट जायना, आनी उरिल्ले कितलेच मुद्दे, लॉ अँड ऑर्डर सिच्युएशन सगळे कोलॅप्स जालेले आसा. लॉ अँड ऑर्डर सिच्युएशन इतले कोलॅप्स जाला की कोणाक तर कितले क्रायम आदरूंक जाय जाल्यार ते गोंया येवन करतात, आनी खंय भायले लोक भायर क्रायम केल्ले हांगा येवन लिपून रावतात. पेपर तुम्ही वाचला आसतले आनी पळयला आसतले कितलेच भायले पुलीस येता आनी लोकांक हांगासर येता धरता आनी चल्ले. पूण ह्या लॉ अँड ऑर्डर सिच्युएशन जे गोंयकारांक आज एक चिंता जाल्या की आमी आर वी सेफ इन आवर ओन स्टेट, ताचेर कांयच आमकां क्लॅरिटी मेळना. हे पळय गोंय काबार करपाचो पळय प्रयत्न चल्ला थ्रू आमचे इन्व्हेस्टमेंट प्रमोशन बोर्ड म्हणून सगळे दोंगराचेर खंय थिवी कोणे बरें डिस्क्रायब कर रेस्ट इन पीस युनिवर्सिटी म्हणजे गोंयकारांक न्हिदोवपाचें. थंय वेऱ्या दोंगराचेर नेक्स्ट टू द नेवी सायट आनी नेक्स्ट टू द आर्किओलॉजिकल फोर्ट सट्टेच्या दोंगराचेर रस्तो सुद्दां ना. थंय एक 5 स्टार आणि 4 स्टार दोन हॉटेलां. आता फाटी वेलिंगकाराचो तो स्टेटमेंट आणि थंय भरपूर कम्युनल टेन्शन जाले, ताचेरय कांय क्लॅरिटी ना. व्हॉट इज द स्टँड ऑफ द बीजेपी ऑर द गव्हर्नमेंट. ताका तो बेपत्ता अशें म्हणून लोकांक सांगप, पूण खरेंच ताका एफर्ट केला ताका धरून हाडून ताका क्वेश्चन करप. आजकाल हो कम्युनल हार्मनी डिस्टर्ब करपाचो प्रयत्न चल्ला आनी जेन्ना वेलिंगकाराचेर तेजी अटकूय जायना आनी ताचेर कसली कारवाय जायना अशें दिसून येता की गव्हर्नमेंटाक इंट्रस्ट ना. दुसऱ्याच्या पक्षान तेजेर इंटरफियर जावप, कमेंट मारप, हे कितें? तुम्ही कमेंट मारा. हे पळय सरकार तुमचे 10-12 वर्सां जाले चल्ला आनी कितें घोटाळे चल्ल्या आनी लोकांनी पळय ते एक्सपोज केल्या, त्याचेर आमकां लोकांक clarification.
O Heraldo's English edition celebrated its 41st anniversary on Thursday. The Portuguese edition of O Heraldo changed over to English on 10th of October 1983. Father George Fernandez, the main celebrant of the anniversary Mass, which is celebrated at South Tommy Chapel in Panjim, said, "We have to herald the voice of love of God to the world." He also said that Herald's mission is to give a bigger picture of the truth.
And bring us to life everlasting.
Let me ask you
that God will do wonders in our life. Sum up all our work.
We are reminded of the power of words.
O Herald's English edition celebrated its 41st anniversary on Thursday. While speaking during the homily, Father George Fernandez, Director of Diocesan Center for Lay Apostolate, said, "We need to love what we do and herald God's love to the world, and we need to look at the bigger picture."
If I don't experience that God, who is a true God, then I cannot give that God to others. Unless I find the real truth in that story, I cannot give that truth to the others. I will make up my own stories. But if we really want to give and transform the society today, if we really want to transform the humanity today, then I need to experience that godliness in my life. I need to experience the spiritual powers in my life. Then only, my dear friends, our herald can be the real voice of God, the herald of God. There are two things for us if we can do this. What are those two things? First, each one of us living on this earth need to love what we do. If I don't love what I do in my life, then surely everything is going to be a mess. If I see in everything the godliness, then surely whatever thing I do, maybe even that's a guard who is sitting at that gate, if you really love sitting over there, then he can be a herald of God's love. The second thing, if I can look at a bigger picture in my life, not a small picture that are happening in my life, a small thing that are happening, maybe small pains that I'm going through, a small challenges that I'm going through. But if you look at the bigger world, we will understand my pains are nothing over here. May God bless you in your endeavors. Let this 41 years of your life in this herald and this herald paper will bring not only the news of the world, but bring joy of salvation, a joy of peace to the world, a joy of happiness to the world, a joy of giving a truth to the world.
A boat carrying tourists capsized at Baga Beach on Thursday. Fortunately, no casualties were reported as all the tourists were rescued successfully. 2 tourists sustained injuries and have been shifted to the hospital immediately. Kalangut MLA Michael Lobo was also present at the scene. Mormugaon Municipal Corporation Chairperson Girish Borkar, along with municipal inspectors and staff, carried out raids at New Vade on Thursday. They checked trade licenses and other important approvals of vendors.
पळय कशें आसतालें मोस्टली आमी चडशे वास्को सिटीन करताले पूण आमी आतां सडा आसूं मांगोर आसूं चिखले आसूं न्यू वाड्या आसूं बायणा आसूं वाड्या आसूं आमी खंयचोच एरिया सोडपाना कित्याक आमकां खबर आहा आमचो प्रॉब्लम कितें आसा म्युनिसिपालिटीचो आनी म्युनिसिपालिटीचे येणावळ बंद हांवे असले इल्लिगल धंदे चलता म्हणून आमकां कांय ना धंदे करा लायसन घ्या न्यू वाड्या ब्रिजा कडसून आमी सुरवात केली सुरवातीकूच थंयसूनच आमकां सगळ्यान बॅड एक्सपिरियन्स मेळ्ळा कोणा कडेन ट्रेड लायसन ना कोणी भाड्याक घेतला जाल्यार तेचे कडेन लीज एग्रीमेंट ना आनी खुबशी इलिगलिटी आसा आमी आतां भोंवले आनी आमी तांकां नोटीस सर्व करतले नोटीस सर्व भितर ते लायसन बीन एप्लाय करना जाल्यार आमी सील करतले ह्या न्यू वाड्या ह्या भागान आमचे दिसता केन्नाच आमी भोंवंक नासले म्युनिसिपालिटी पूण आमी ही आयज सायट घेतल्या आनी आमी कोणाक बक्षिपाक ना कोणूय आसूं तो पूण हांव म्हणटा तुमी धंदो करता जाल्यार तुमी म्युनिसिपालिटी लायसन घेवपाचें आमचें इतलेंच म्हणणें आमकां आनी तुमी धंदो करता पूण आमकां प्रॉब्लम कांय ना पूण ट्रेड लायसन बीन काडा तुमचे एग्रीमेंट बीन दाखया आनी तुमी धंदो करा.
The Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has given a grace period of 5 more days for tenants to register themselves willingly. He advised people not to pay any fees since no fees are being demanded by the government. The last date for tenant registration got over on Thursday, the 10th of October. We have to take precautions since many crimes have been committed by tenants, said the Chief Minister.
Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has given a grace period of 5 more days for tenants to register themselves willingly. He advised people not to pay any fees, since no fees are being demanded by government. The last date for tenant registration got over on Thursday, 10th October 2024. We have to take precautions since many crimes have been committed by tenants, Sawant said.
गोंय सरकारच्या टेनंट व्हेरिफिकेशन बिल पास जाल्या उपरांत आमच्या पुलिसांनी खूब मोठ्या प्रमाणात टेनंट व्हेरिफिकेशन सुरवात केला. आयज खरें म्हणजे 10 तारीख ही लास्ट डेट दिल्ली आमी टेनंट व्हेरिफिकेशन करचें म्हणून. ह्या टेनंट व्हेरिफिकेशनाक धरून जेंच्यांनी आजुनूय करूं ना ते विलिंगली येवन करचें आनी विलिंगली जर येवन केलें ना ते बी जाता तितके बेगीन करचें आनी विलिंगली येवन जर केलें ना आनी जर फाल्यां सकाळीं पुलीस येवन थंयसर जर व्हेरीफाय करून जर टेनंट आसा म्हणून कळत जाल्यार फायन मारपाक सुरवात जातली. म्हणून म्हणटा फुडले सुद्दां एक 4-5 दिसान स्वताहून येवन केले काय हरकत ना. पुलीस वील कॉपरेट, पुलीस वील सपोर्ट. चुकीचो थोडे जाण जे आहा पळय न्ही 200 रुपया फॉर्माक घेता आनी कितें घेता हे लोकांच्या तकलेंत बेश्टच घालपाक लागलेले आसा. कोणूच खंयसरूच कसलेच पयशे घेयना. आपल्या घरान जर रुमाक रावता आसत जाल्यार ते येवन रजिस्टर्ड करचें आनी तांच्यांनी तेजो ID प्रूफ दिवचो. हे फक्त गोंयकारांच्या हिता खातीर, ज्याच्या घरान आमी मनीस दवरता त्याच्या हिता खातीर. आमी पळयलें आयज पर्यंत जेका आमी भाड्याक दवरतात तोच आपल्या घरांतली चोरी करुनी गेल्लो आसा. वेगवेगळे इन्सिडंट्स हे जे आहा पळय न्ही, मर्डर पासून ते बाकीचे सगळे रेप पर्यंत हे सगळे इन्सिडंट्स सुद्दां अशा काही लोकांच्या खातीर जाता. पण काही लोकांच्या खातीर जाता आसतना आमी प्रिकॉशन घेवप गरजेचें आसता. ती प्रिकॉशन घेतल्या जाल्यार टेनंट व्हेरिफिकेशन बिलाक धरून म्हाका दिसता सगळ्या जाणांनी कोणी उरला तेंच्यांनी स्वताहून कॉपरेट करचें. अदरवायज पुलीस घरा वचून करीत जाल्यार फायन मारपाक सुरवात जातली आनी बाकीची इन्क्वायरी सुरू जातली.
फुडले 4-5 दीस तांकां
4-5 दिसाच्या भितर तेंच्यांनी कंप्लीट करचें.
Durga Puja Mandal held the Durga Puja on the 7th day at Arambol. Durga Puja began on the 3rd of October. Mandre ex-Sarpanch and present Panch member Advocate Amit Sawant facilitated the Durga Pujan Mandal for organizing the Durga Pujan Utsav.
Durga Pujan Mandal held the Durga Puja on the 7th day at Arambol. Durga Puja began on 3rd October. Mandre ex-Sarpanch and present Panch member Advocate Amit Sawant felicitated the Durga Pujan Mandal for organizing the Durga Pujan Utsav.
हरमल नवरात्रोत्सव मंडळ मोठे अथक परिश्रम घेऊन आपल्या गावामध्ये ज्या धर्तीवरती आहे ते सार्वजनिक गणेशोत्सव मंडळ कार्यरत आहे. हरमलचं खरोखरच उत्तमरित्या त्यांनी आपल्या पेडणे तालुक्यामध्ये कार्य केलेलं आहे. कारण जे कार्य उल्लेखनीय आहे, कौतुकास्पद आहे, त्या कार्याचा उल्लेख सदोदित कुठेतरी व्हावा आणि असं त्या अनुषंगाने मी या इथे उल्लेख केला की आपल्या गावामध्ये दिग्गज असे कलाकार आहेत, नाट्य क्षेत्रातील कलाकार आहेत, संगीत क्षेत्रातील कलाकार आहेत आणि विविध शिक्षण तज्ञ व्यक्तिमत्व सुद्धा या हरमल गावाने गोमंत भूमीला दिलेलं आहे. या गोमंत भूमीला या हरमल गावाने अतिशयोक्ती होणार नाही पण आपल्या गोवा राज्याला मुख्यमंत्री सुद्धा दिलेला आहे. खरोखरच हरमल गावचं एक मोठेपण आहे. या भूमीत एक नवचैतन्य जे प्राप्त आहे.
St. Anthony Sports Club Asolda moved past Garden Angel Sports Club 3-1 via the tiebreaker to move into the quarterfinals of the Uge Rising Club football tournament and played at the Uge ground on Wednesday.
In the Ugwem Rising Club football tournament, the score remained a goalless draw at full time. In the resultant tiebreaker, St. Anthony SC netted through Valentine Carvalho, Joaquim Carvalho and Brian Fernandez, and for Guardian Angel SC only Baritone Fernandez netted. The Man of the Match award was awarded to Ulrich Piexito of St. Anthony Sports Club by Rosario Gomes, former treasurer of Ugwem Rising Club. Inacio for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.